this is Arunava Chaudhuri and you are on my YouTube channel, Arunfoot. Today I want to talk about tonight's final in the Indian Super League season 2024-2025, in which League Shield winners Mohun Bagan Supergiant host old foes and rivals Bengaluru FC at a sold-out Salt Lake Stadium. A 7:30 p.m. kickoff, the final game of the ISL in this season, and a lot of subplots, sort of interesting stories to look forward to in this game. Mohun Bagan Supergiant, are they going to go into this final as the favourites, or rather BFC, after especially what they played in some of the recent matches? Yes, on one side, Mohun Bagan lost their first semi-final to Jamshedpur FC, but then came back. While on the other side, BFC won the first semi-final and lost the second semi-final. So therefore, a mixed matchup on that front. When we come to talk about the subplots, the topic of goalkeepers. On one side, long-time India number one, Gurpreet Singh Sandhu, who in the last FIFA window missed out, and his place was taken up by Vishal Keth, who didn't convince, and therefore this old discussion might be started again. Who is India's best goalkeeper at the moment? When we talk about defenders on the defenses, the biggest strength of Mohun Bagan Supergiant, in my opinion, this season was and is the combination of Tom Aldred and Alberto Rodriguez. Those two, most probably the best signings for Mohun Bagan, even though, of course, people will talk about their marquee attacker, Jane McLaren. On the other end, Bangalore FC has often played with an Indian backline in the recent past, playing the ever-dependable Rahul Beke and Sana Singh in the central positions, Roshan as well as Namyal Bhutia on the wing-back positions, and you have Alex Jovanovic as a potential backup if you are playing 4 players in midfield and attack, 4 foreign players, I have to add. On the other side, Mohun Bagan, Captain Shubhashish Bose, Ashish Rai as well. Looks likely. In defensive midfield, we have to talk about Apuya, who needed a little bit of time to settle in, but has been a key factor for the success of Mohun Bagan Supergiant, and his goal, his exceptional goal, got them to the final. On the other side, Suresh Wangjang has had a mixed season so far. Pedro Capo at the start was very, very strong. The coach tried out a lot in regard to foreigners, and then Pedro Capo paid less. Fanai, an interesting one who I thought was picking up towards the end of the season. So therefore, that will be another interesting one to see. Partner in crime for Apuya. At the other end, most probably will be Anirudh Thapa, who has played better, in my opinion, towards the end of the season. Then we come to the attacking players. Liston Golasso, Manvir Singh if fit, or is it going to be Ashik Kurunian? Molina has options. At the other side, will Jarat Zaragoza once more rest Sunil Chhetri and start with Shiva Shakti? Or, as it's a final, does captain, leader, legend Sunil Chhetri get a start? And on the other side, Ryan Williams. Ryan Williams, to me, one of the best, if not the best, Bengaluru FC player in this campaign. Playmaker, if you're playing with that, Alberto Nogueira, no doubt about it, pick for BFC. On the other end, the question is, what is Molina thinking? He's going to pick 2 out of 4 in regard to attackers. McLaren, Petratos, Cummings, or Stewart. Stewart for me is more of a playmaker, so, is it going to be Greg? Does McLaren start? Does Cummings start? Molina has a lot of options to think about. At the other end, at BFC, I feel Edgar Mendes is the man. Mendes has picked up again towards the end of the campaign, and Jorge Pereira Diaz has been an impact player coming on as the super sub. So therefore, if we compare those two teams, certain options, certain pondering for the coaches to decide on who they could, would, should play. But at the end of the day, I think it should be an interesting encounter between Mohun Bagan Supergiant and Bengaluru FC. A final which we had not too far back, and a game which was quite fierce amongst these two sides during the I-League days, in which, of course, Mohun Bagan or BFC won the respective title. Let's see what happens at the Salt Lake Stadium, and I'd say let the better team win. Let's not have any controversies, and let's enjoy the game. Did I miss something? Should I have mentioned something else? Did you like something? Mention it as always in the comments below. Also, like, share, and subscribe Arunfoot here on YouTube. Visit my other social medias. Visit arunfoot.com. And I'll be back very soon. Arunava Chaudhuri signing off. Bye for now.